Reception and painting, still not finished.
Okay, cheers.
Right, this is the heart of the radio station. This is where all the vital equipment sits. Most vital of all are these computers down here. These hold all the music, all the records, all the jingles, all the adverts. If this falls over, we're stuck, in a word, and it's me that has to keep it running.
Well done everybody, we're well on schedule, 16 hours to go, and I think we've got most of it all battened down. If we haven't, you'll tell me in just a moment or two, I'm sure. But I just want to say how much I appreciate everything that's gone on. It's been a team effort, you've all played your part, and I'm really pleased with what we've done so far. Of course, it'll all be down to what it sounds like when we go on air tomorrow morning. But so far, so good.
They call me Tim will fix it because I spend most of my time going around doing odd jobs and this and that, as well as the wiring and the technical side of it.
We had a bit of a cock-up on the painting front over the weekend, so Clive, the security man, has turned into Clive the painter.
Yes, but just who made that cock-up in the first place?
At the weekend I went to a paint supplier. The decorators had given me a colour to get. Once we got the colour and painted a few patches on the walls in reception, and when it dried it didn't prove to be the right colour, but I'd gone home before it dried. So this morning I came in and there were these sort of blotches, so I've actually got the security guard to repaint it.
And glass of champagne in here for everybody tomorrow at 5:45.
While all that's going on, reporter Liz Curtis is on the trail of a hot news story, and she's taken a new digital recorder with her.
It's a very modern
Yep,
piece
it's
of
the
equipment that you have.
snazziest piece of equipment
Yeah.
we've had for a long time.
Yeah.
Press all the right buttons. Okay, and that's rolling now. Okay, first of all, oh, lose my headphones. You could say your name and your title here.
Yes, Linda Love, Media Relations Manager, East Midlands Airport.
Okay, the levels are great.
They're all computerized. It's very different for people who've been working in analog radio studios to come to computerized studios. So a lot of it's been getting used to the mechanics, getting used to the computers.
To also fight for their right for duty-free shopping, which is part of the holiday experience for a lot of people.
Okay, thanks. I'll just check that's there.
The launch party is almost at the back of my mind. The really focused part of my mind is 6 o'clock tomorrow morning when the radio station goes on air. I mean, this is important. It's a sort of culmination. It's saying thank you to all the people who have helped us over the months to get the license, all the people who have supported us in building the radio station, putting together the bits and pieces. But the real focus is tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, when we go on air.
Hopefully with Liz's interview.
Yep, that's there.
We've got 2 telephone balancing units which allow us to...
But back in the computer room, things are about to go wrong.
Sorry to interrupt. Drastic emergency in the news booth. Can you come and help me out with the ITV line? Thank you very much.
We're back in a moment.
Sorry.
Steve needs the high-tech ISDN telephone line to make his adverts. It isn't working, and that's a major problem.
Can you hear anything back from him?
No, nothing at all.
And he can't hear anything from you?
No.
I think it must be settings in the central machine, so we'll have to go there and fiddle.
Right.
Right.
Hello, this is Gary Lineker. You're listening to Dickie Dodd on Radio 106 FM.
Working with computers at this station, well, basically I try to avoid computers as much as I can. Pen and pad I'm a lot happier with at home. It's not been really too easy for me coming to Radio 106 FM. The station I worked at before, it was not quite as technical as it is here. Everything downstairs, as you've probably seen, is operated from a computer. So it's been a case of kicking, dragged, screamed into the 21st century, learning all the computery bits over the last 6 weeks in the run-up to the launch tomorrow.
Okay, and have you got a message for the people of Radio 106 FM East Midlands?
Not particularly.
Hey Alison, this looks better.
Reception and the new paint job are finally finished. Ron's a happy man, but Steve isn't. He has to tell his boss that Tim hasn't fixed it.
And how many ads are we talking about that need to be made?
6.
So we need 6 ads made.
Mm-hmm.
within the next couple of hours.
Yes.
Actually, reading and watching the news, I've often wondered to myself just what the heck George Bush made of Dan Quayle.
In the studio, rehearsals continue, but the celebrity launch party is next.
What he really thought of him. But it wasn't quite as polite as we're led to believe officially.
No, probably not, but...
Ibiza 82, Miami 86 and Athens bathing in a whopping 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, to be in Athens today.
It's about an hour to go. Time for a quick shave.
The 6 o'clock news for 106 FM. This is Pip Watts. The headlines this hour.
There, come on.
No good, trust me with it.
The champagne's iced, and the party is nearly underway. But Tim's still not fixed it. And the fizz has gone out of life for Martin, the sales executive.
Great start. Creative Interiors was really good, as you'll see. But this afternoon sort of tailed off quite rapidly.
But it's been a much better day for his colleague Vicky.
Okay, we'll do that right now. Okay, so we're on. Lovely, thank you, Katie. Thanks a lot. Bye. We did it!
Client I was hoping would come through. I've not managed to secure an appointment.
Under that.
Okay.
Off you go. Get it done. Get it faxed. Let's get the order.
Vicky Clark has landed Radio 106 FM's first big advertising deal.
That's sales. Tomorrow's another day. Hopefully it'll be better in the morning.
No, you're not driving?
No.
Are you driving?
Here we go.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
The celebrities, John Savidant and Sherry Hewson, Coronation Street's Fred and Maureen, arrive.
Yes, it's the wedding.
That is the wedding. Oh, gosh.
Tonight.
Yeah, isn't it?
Tonight.
7:30.
Tonight.
We're married.
We're married to her.
We're
That
married.
looks as if you've already been having a bachelor
No, but I'm
party.
hoping that I shall be having more later. So I'm having to pay for that.
Yeah, of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Happy opening.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
So the
Cheers to
happy
the
opening.
radio. Yes.
Then they're all herded outside for the big moment.
I declare it open. I said declare it open.
1, 2, 3, it's open!
They get married on Coronation Street tonight, and in fact, if everything fits in properly and nobody's paid more money to push us out, our first advert, the launch of our advertising campaign on Central TV, is the advert before the show. Please enjoy the evening, meet Sherry and John, have a look round, tune in tomorrow, 6 o'clock sharp.
Radio 106 FM. Radio for grown-ups.
The party's in full swing, but Ron's with the big boss from Border Television.
I think tonight's gone really well. If the programming goes as well tomorrow morning, which is at the end of the day what really matters, then I shall be extremely pleased. But really, Peter's the man who's having to answer to the board for all the money, so you better see what Peter thinks.
Well, it's been an awful lot of money. But if we have to judge the station's success by tonight, and just looking at the people out there enjoying themselves, I think we're in for a really good time over the next couple of years.